plan to redraw Ohio's congressional districts in time for next year's election is out.
Yes, the U.S. Supreme Court ruling today that federal courts have no role when it comes to partisan gerrymandering cases. News 5's John Kosick joins us now. So, John, feelings about this across the state are pretty mixed.
Yeah, Republicans praising the court ruling. Democrats, not so much. And yes, since the Ohio ruling last month came from a federal court, which the Supreme Court today said doesn't have jurisdiction to rule in such cases, it's likely on its way out. In May, a three-judge panel in federal court in Cincinnati ruled that Ohio's congressional districts were gerrymandered by Republicans for the benefit of Republicans and ordered them redrawn by next year's elections. It was a ruling that brought with it an immediate appeal and an order to stay until the Supreme Court could rule on two similar cases they already heard. Their ruling? The very matter of political gerrymandering is not one for the federal courts to decide, a move that essentially throws out the Ohio ruling. Fred Levinson was one of the lead attorneys in the Ohio case.
This is profoundly disappointing. It's a grave blow to our democracy.
Senator Sherrod Brown critical of the court's decision, but not surprised.
Instead of voters electing their representatives to Congress, we're seeing politicians choose who their constituencies are and who their voters are, and that's a betrayal of American values.
Chief Justice John Roberts said for the court to get involved in gerrymandering would have been an unprecedented expansion of judicial power, arguing that Congress and the states already have the authority to address the issue on their own.
The courts have said that the fox that is guarding the henhouse needs to make the rules to fix the problems with the henhouse.
In May of 2018, Ohio voters overwhelmingly approved a constitutional amendment to change the way our congressional districts are drawn. But that won't happen until after the 2020 census, meaning the current districts will stay in place until 2022. For the ACLU of Ohio, the victory won in federal court in May may now be a hollow one, but
it can serve as a cautionary tale. They saw what they saw and they found what they found, but they are not empowered to provide a remedy.
And Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost applauding the ruling, saying the power to legislate belongs to the legislature or the people, not the courts. Live in the newsroom, John Kosick, News 5.